Dear gosh, y'all, as if we already have not heard enough about Diddy. There are more new bombshell allegations that have just come out today. Reportedly, 120 additional victims have come forward to accuse Sean Diddy Combs of sexual abuse over a span of 25 years, with several of the victims being underage, and this includes a 9-year-old. You've got to be kidding me. The claims were made by a Texas lawyer, and he said he is representing 120 new victims who he believes has legitimate causes against the rapper. Out of the 120 victims, allegedly 25 of them were underage when the abuse occurred, and that was between 1991 and this year. The youngest victims were said to be 9, 14, and 15 when the abuse occurred. It was said that the 9-year-old was taken to an audition in New York City with Bad Boy Records, and he was sexually abused by Sean and several other people at the studio after getting promised that he would get a record deal. His parents were also promised that too, allegedly. Another minor was allegedly told by Diddy that he would make him a star, but that he just needed to meet with him in private without his parents around. So they met in private, and reportedly and allegedly, Diddy made the boy perform oral sex on Diddy. Furthermore, it was said another victim, who was 15 at the time, was flown out to New York City for a party and was allegedly drugged and taken to a private room in the presence of Diddy, where a female minor was raped, and then other people took turns raping her. Unreal. Now, Diddy's team also responded today to the allegations and said he denies it's false and defamatory any claims that he essayed anyone, including minors. They said he looks forward to proving his innocence in court, where truth will be shown through evidence and not all the speculation. That's his attorney's words. Now, this attorney out of Texas who made this statement today said that thousands of calls have come in the past week. They flooded his law firm with fresh accusations, and this was ever since federal prosecutors announced the indictment and arrested Diddy last week. But the attorney said they were working with law enforcement and have weeded out several people that they find are not credible. They've said that some of the accusers have non-credible stories. Some of the victims, though, reportedly have medical records that prove they were raped or drugged. The lawyer said weird drugs were found in their systems, drugs we'd never even heard of, and one was a freaking horse tranquilizer. It was said that the victims are scattered throughout the U.S., but mostly they're in California, Georgia, Florida, and New York, and about half are women and half are men. Reportedly, much of the alleged abuse occurred at parties. Another woman was pregnant at the time. She was allegedly raped by Diddy after attending a group dinner with him in Miami. It was said she was not drinking at the time because she was pregnant, so whatever she had that was non-alcoholic at her table had to have been spiked or laced with something, because she blacked out and then woke up in the same bed as Diddy in his Miami mansion. It was said that her private lady area and her anus were torn and sore. It is just sad. So many allegations, and I definitely hope justice is served to these victims. I mean, all of this was bad enough to begin with, but now finding out about children, 9 years old, horse tranquilizers, what the heck? It's just disgusting and terrible. But for more updates in this case and more information, be sure to give me a follow and to visit my website at www.truecrimewithmegan.com.